What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video from Hookah Lounge. Today we're gonna show you how to properly pack a hookah bowl so you can get the most out of your session and improve your skills of packing the bowl. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. You're just gonna learn how to pack a bowl the good way. I'm mixing 6 flavors. You don't have to, you can mix 3. When I'm packing the bowl, what I like to do is I put the light blend first, blonde leaves at the bottom and stronger at the top. I don't know why, don't ask. I'm using the ice mulberry, ice passion fruit of sherbetli, and some pear of element. I always like to add some morose of element. It gives me a cooler taste. This basically gives me the taste of using ice base or ice hookah hose. And I'm adding a little bit of pear of dark side and cherry cola of must have. You probably notice I put flavors inside of the bowl first. That way I can measure how much do I need for the bowl. That's about it. You know, sometimes you prefer to put it on a napkin or whatever surface you're using first, and then mix it and put it inside, and then you have some leftovers, or instead of packing a good bowl, you're probably gonna overpack it. As you can see, I put a little bit over the rim, so that way I know I have enough of flavors inside of the bowl. So when I fluff it out and mix all together, it's gonna be enough for the bowl. My eye is shaking. So the common mistake I see when you put the tobacco inside a bowl and you start fluffing out like this inside of the bowl. This might gonna work for some, but most of the time you just cannot get it fluffy inside of the bowl as you can put it on a napkin. And if you're gonna do this pack this way, mixing inside of the bowl, top layer is gonna burn, the bottom is gonna be wet. So that's usually what happens. And since you still have big pieces of leaves inside sticking together, it's just gonna clog the holes and you're gonna get tight air. What you wanna do, just toss it out. I'm not drying the tobacco. That's very important. I'm mixing it. See, no pressure, just light mixing. That way I create unique and my favorite mix. Once it mixed, you know, no pressure. You have to dry it like with pressure mixing, because I know some gonna say you dried tobacco. No, not at all. It's just I'm using this to keep the surface clean on a napkin, mixing. Yeah, there's some juice, extra juice, which gonna stay on a napkin, but if you're gonna mix it inside, this juice is gonna get into your hookah hose and into your mouth. You know, some people prefer to have like juicy, so this juice drops from the mouth tip inside of your mouth. So what I want to do this next, I want to make sure my coals are flipped so it burns evenly. That's a very important part when it comes to preparing perfect hookah. To have hookah session which lasts longer is having a good charcoals. So it's very important. We have one of our previous videos how to burn charcoals. Check it out. As you can see, this a little bit over the rim, slightly overpacked, but it'll be good. So what you want to do is try to push the mix which is inside from the center to the sides so you can create the hole in the middle. That's what I've personally been doing forever, you know, keeping the hole in the middle so I can get better airflow. It depends on personal preferences, I would say. If you want to get airtight, like to use a lot of lungs power to inhale your bowl, just overpack it. Don't make any holes, nothing, you know. As you can see, it's not completely over the rim, but it's coming out a little bit. So what I want to do, I don't want to press it much. I want to keep it fluffy. If I'm gonna put less tobacco and leave it fluffy as much as I can, so with time, after 30 minutes of smoking, the tobacco is gonna sit at the bottom of the bowl and you're probably not gonna get much smoke out of it. So you want to put enough so it can be fluffy and it can stay in the position as it's supposed to be, you know. Do not compress it much. Physics. As you can see, bowl is ready. Let's put it top, get the hose. I'll be using heat measurement device with 4 charcoals on it to just get it going, to heat it up the bowl. Once it's on top, what I want to do, I want to lift my heat measurement device a little bit. So this is basically for heat measurement device to prevent this from sticking to the tobacco all the way. Eventually it is going to stick to the tobacco, but it's going to be easier to take it off. Now it's time to wait. Usually it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to heat up. It depends. I might want to use cover to get even heat distribution inside of the bowl, or I can just leave it like this. It's also going to work. Another important thing, Do not try to start your hookah before you heat it evenly. Preheating process is very important. It matters. So we have one of our videos entirely about how to preheat your hookah. Go check it out. You need more time to heat up. So you can touch the bowl, see if it's heated, but it also depends on the bowl. Some hookah bowls have thick walls, like Killer bowl, for example. You're not gonna feel that much heat once it's ready inside, since it has thick walls. So you want to make sure you know the bowl which you use. Get yourself some Mojo hookah bowl. It's easy to pack. Everything about it on our channel. A little promotion. The bowl is ready. What you want to do next is take the charcoal out. I would say it also depends on how you pack. Usually I like to keep 3 charcoals until it's burning. I take another one out and get enough heat for me to continue my session. So, but it's depend on you, you know. But you want to make sure you want to take out the 4th charcoal because it's gonna burn fast. But for now, it's good. That was step by step on how to properly pack a bowl. I hope it helps. As always, give us a thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see next. Come visit us in LA. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. If you still don't get it, how to pack it, you can just DM us. We might explain you, might recommend you to watch some other videos maybe. And yeah, see you in the next video. Peace. Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Everall. I appreciate you coming over from New Zealand, stopping by at the lounge, get in touch with us, with me, taking a picture. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate you guys. Here's a picture of me and him and my brother, the cameraman. Yeah, stop by at the lounge, say hi. I'm always here, almost. Let's get hookah going. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't press much. So I want to leave it fluffy to have better. Кондер вырубился, нахуй, поплыл, блядь, пиздец. Да все, пизда, блядь, врубай. Не хватило, блядь. GPU, блядь, сгорел, нахуй, блядь.